In this video, we will show you how to replace your rear tail lamp assembly on this Nissan Altima. This will be mounted directly to the rear of your vehicle. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Pop the trunk. To gain access to the backside of the tail lamp, we're going to have to remove this area. You'll find that you have several push clips holding it in place. To remove each of the push clips, you can gently start pulling out the center to unlock it. With it unlocked, you can remove the outer portion as well. We'll give it a close inspection and do the same to the rest. At this point, we're going to continue on to taking this down and pulling it away. With that pulled away, you have a clear view of your electrical wiring harness. To disconnect this, you'll find that you have a small locking tab in this center area here. Depress that with your finger or a small screwdriver and separate this area. Once you've done so, you want to give it a quick check for corrosion. Check both ends. Follow the wiring to where it goes through the body of the vehicle. This is a small rubber grommet that you'll gently start pressing this through towards the tail lamp. Pause on the wiring and we'll make our way to this area. You're going to find that you have two 8mm headed mounting nuts. Remove the pair. Now along the outside, we'll continue on with a plastic trim tool. Carefully separate the tail lamp from the body of the vehicle. To do this, we'll be pulling it straight rearward, never out to one side or the other. Now that we have movement coming along here, we'll make our way along this area of the tail lamp assembly. Take hold of the assembly and remove it from the vehicle. Keep in mind you do still have the wiring along the bottom there that we do need to pull out of the body. And there it is, friend. All right, now we can get ready to install our tail lamp assembly. Before we do so, let's have a look along the backside. We have those two studs that had the 8mm headed mounting nuts. We also have the wiring that will go through the large hole. There's two small locating pitons. And then on the far corner, you have this little curved tab here. All these will have to fit into their corresponding areas on the body of the vehicle. Get the wiring in there. Start bringing this down into position. Keep in mind, this has to get pressed straight forward, so we want to make sure that everything's aligned before we press it in. Double check all of your body seams. We want to ensure that it's completely mounted all the way around. Assuming this looks good, let's make our way back into the trunk. Let's take hold of that wiring harness. We're trying to bring that rubber grommet back through the body of the vehicle. This has to make a good seal, otherwise you may get moisture in your passenger compartment. Now once you have that through there, we'll continue on with our electrical connector. Go ahead and press that into place. Listen for a click, give it a tug to make sure it's completely secured. Let's continue on to our two 8mm headed mounting nuts. Now that we've confirmed everything's tight along the backside here, let's continue on to reinserting this area. We want to make sure that this makes its way behind the rubber seal. If the rubber seal pulls away, you can just press that back into place. With that back in place, we'll continue on with our push clips. Press in the outer portion first and then lock it in by pressing in the center. Okay, close the trunk and test the light functionality. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.